gonna go?
I'll tell you where. Someplace warm. A place where the beer flows like wine. Where beautiful women instinctively flock like the salmon of Capistrano. I'm talking about a little place called Aspen.
How's everybody doing? This is Matt, back in the home office once again. It's a little bit dark outside. Quick update, South Florida weather. We should be getting some type of tropical storm in the next day or so or something like that. Tropical storm or Hurricane Nicole is heading down here. And no, I do not mean my girlfriend Nicole. I mean an actual hurricane, an actual physical hurricane is heading here to South Florida, or tropical storm, whatever you want to call it. Storm, nothing we can't handle, of course. We've been through worse. Anyway, that's just the weather update, but now is for beer time. And right now I am doing the 8th edition of the Pumpkin Anthology this afternoon. And this is, I guess you can call this another macro brew. This one seems to have a little bit more promise than the other one I just had. And this is from Michelob Brewing Company from St. Louis, Missouri. And this is the Michelob Jack's Pumpkin Spice Ale. And I like the label a lot too. It's kind of whimsical. I like the little, kind of like a pumpkin man, almost like a scarecrow or something like that. So I think it's kind of cool. So, like I said, this is from Michelob. I don't really drink. Whoop. Dropped my cap. Oh well. Got some nice smoke coming out of it. Not sure if you guys can see it or not. I see it though. Now this is a pumpkin spice ale. I don't know if that's anything different than any other pumpkin ale I've been drinking here. Now this is an all malt pumpkin ale, so it should make for some very nice sweet taste, I hope. Probably not bitter at all. If it's all malt, I can't imagine it being very bitter whatsoever. So let's give this guy a good pour. And we are in. Alright. Nice, like, about 1.5. I have big fingers, so probably about 1.5. Well, maybe 2 regular size fingers. You can see at the bottom, it's got some really nice carbonation working at the bottom right there. It's kind of cool. I like that. It's almost like a little thing at the bottom of the sea, like a well or something like that. So that's actually kind of cool. I like that. So got good carbonation. Nice, pretty foamy head, you know, soapy a little bit. Nice amber, pumpkin color. I guess you could say orangey, ambery. So, smell itself is pleasant enough. I'm expecting something sweeter, little nicer to drink if it's all malt. So, without further ado, let's start drinking. Oh wow! Huh. That is actually a very, very nice beer. Now this is only 5.5% alcohol, so it is very sessionable. And just after this first drink of it, I can see how sessionable it's going to be. Spices include nutmeg, cinnamon, ginger, and clove. I'm getting a nice nutmeg taste to it with a little bit of ginger. Just that little kind of ginger's a little spicy to me. It's got that very particular taste to it. This is kind of a stick to your ribs type of beer, even though it's not high in the ABV scale. Actually, it's a very nice mouthfeel. Not bitter at all, not harsh, not one bit. Very, very smooth beer too. Almost has hints of kind of like a vanilla-y, very soft hints of that. You definitely get the maltiness of it, and with malt, yeah, you also do kind of get a chocolatey. To me, I don't know. I pick slight hints of vanilla, but you definitely do get the chocolate taste to it also with all the malts. Man, this is actually I don't drink Michelob. I'm not a big fan of it. I know they make some of those lighter beers and everything like that, but I mean this is actually a very tasty beer. You could pick this up for cheap, probably about $1.50, maybe $1.79 or something like that at your liquor store or your beer store if you can. And you can find this everywhere. Like I said, this is a macro brew, or even though I have noticed that Michelob is trying to extend itself a little more into the microbrew or at least the craft brew realm a little bit, even though it is a big name beer company. I like this beer a lot. Like, for being a brewery that you know and you may detest or you may like or whatever the case may be, it is a very, very good beer. Sessionable, you can drink a lot of these and you'd be very happy with drinking them. I like the inclusion of all malts as opposed to mixing the malts and the hops. Because I have had some very bitter beers. This is probably the most drinkable out of all the beers that I've had so far. The smell itself, it does get a little, you know, not skunky, but just nothing that pleasant. As you can see, and look at the back. Look at the trees going in the back. Yeah, look at that. I'm just going to make a quick look outside of how this weather looks right now. Now, this is just a tree outside my office right now, but you can see the sky is looking pretty bad. This is Tropical Storm Nicole coming my way. So we are going to get some bad weather. Oh well, though. Better. I don't mind bad weather. So I'm going to finish this bad boy off as soon as I clear some room for myself. All right, it's good. Cheers, folks. Man, that was good. A lot of nutmeg in it, which I love. I love nutmeg. That's why I love the Weyerbacher so much, with the nutmeg taste to it. Chocolatey malt taste to it, like a chocolate pumpkin, I guess you could say. But very good. The spices aren't overpowering. The one spice I really like, nutmeg, is the most prevalent in it, which is great. Slight ginger hints to it. I don't really get the clove. I think I'm noticing with clove in these beers is that it gets more prevalent as the beer warms and the beer opens up a little bit more. So I did have this sitting out my refrigerator for about 10 minutes, so I'm sure that wasn't enough to like maybe fully open up the beer itself, but I actually really, really like this beer. The beer was actually very nice. Once again, this is from the Michelob Brewing Company, Jack's Pumpkin Spice Ale. I'm not going to give you I'm not going to rank it right now, but it is a very, very nice beer. I do suggest checking it out for its availability and its overall tastiness. It is a very tasty beer. Other than that's all set. Hopefully I'll survive this tropical storm outside, and I'll live to give you guys number 9. Number 9 is coming up of the beer review, and I got 2 more. I got number 9, number 10, and then we'll be done with the Pumpkin Anthology this year. Other than that, hope you guys enjoyed. Take it easy. Don't forget to subscribe, do all that good stuff, and I will see you guys later. So, take it easy.